Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are very close to dying here. We're 64 years old, it'll be basically any time now, and we want to continue conquering bits of Rajasthan. We're already at 76 out of the 94 de jure counties that we need, so that is fantastic. Our brother just died of internal injuries, so that is also fantastic. We are going to get ourselves a better marshal. Skill 16 is not amazing. We'll go for a skill 22 marshal. Thank you very much. Excellent. Okay, so do we want to go after any wars here is the question. We can ransom this person, and that is something we should do. Is there anyone else we can ransom? No. We can demand payments, but we're generous, and so that would build up our stress and make us die faster. Which isn't necessarily what we want. Let's see. This is a single county, but I believe that is a single county within Rajasthan. Yes, it is. And so you know what that means. We gotta do it. If this guy would actually become our vassal. He is already our vassal. Perfect. Let's do it. That'll get us one county closer. They're already currently at war. We'll raise up our troops. And this won't take very long, in all honesty. 10k. Our men-at-arms will get here soon enough. Honestly, we just need men-at-arms, don't we? I should have only raised men-at-arms. Okay, we're gonna stop gathering, and we're gonna split our men-at-arms off like that. I'm gonna also bring in, like, a couple units of levies. About like that. Okay. Now if I'm done sneezing, we can definitely attack. Fantastic. Military granaries have been constructed in Madurai. Do we need anything else here? Yes, this is the final upgrade. Fantastic. So that will be fine. And we will make our way on in over here. These guys, they're not doing much, in all honesty. Where's their capital? That's their capital. Okay, that's a little awkward. We'll make our way over this way then. So this is a castle holding, as is this. So we'll siege both of those. And just make our way over towards this army. That should be absolutely fine. And we're not going to have any trouble fighting them. And we've got ticking war score on our side. We're up to 22 war score here. And we're sieging these incredibly quickly. And that is magnificent. So we're going to come attack over here next. We're just going to continue heading down towards these guys. They're just chilling over here, and they're commanded by their ruler. So that's a good sign. Wonder if they're going to let us just sit here and siege. Be funny if they did. They shouldn't. They are. Okay, I don't understand why they're just sitting there, but sure. I guess that's an AI thing. Now they're leaving. Is it too late for them? Maybe. We're going to see if we can chase them down. They're on a castle right now, and we will go hit that castle. Okay, we're not going to catch them, so we're going to hit the castle instead. We're at 61% war score. We're getting like 13% per county that we occupy here. So this is fine. New alliance, huh? We don't care. I mean, this is just a single county, right? So we kind of want out of this war fairly quickly. We're going to move up over here next, I feel like. Yeah, let's do it. I don't know where these guys are going to go. If they come up this way, then that's great. These guys just joined the war. That's fine. We're at 85% right now, so finishing up this siege should do the trick. And they're going to take 5 months to siege that. That's adorable. Do we want to just fight these guys? Let's just fight them. We don't have a commander here. Let's put this guy in so that we have better odds. And yeah, we'll just fight them here. This should end this war. Will we stack wipe them? Probably not, but we might. No, I don't think we stack wipe them, but that does end the war, and we'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. Fantastic. What other wars can we pursue? So there's this one up over here. It's just a ducal conquest. That's a subjugation that we can't do. A de jure county over here that we don't care about. We don't care about that. Don't care. Don't care. We might care about this. Actually, yeah, that's a decent county claim there. That should be within Rajasthan, and that is this one? Yes. Okay. We do care about that as well, but that's just a ducal conquest, as is that one. So we're going to do this one as soon as we get enough prestige, which we don't currently have. So that'll be fine. We can't really get the prestige super easily, but we'll get it soon enough. We can try to spend some cash on some holding developments. Like, for example, constructing a city holding here. And a city holding here. Oh, we missed a couple up here as well. And we're already constructing a city here, and we need a city before we can construct another. Unfortunate. However, we can construct one here. Excellent. And we'll just click around a bit here, looking for holdings that we can construct. That'll need to be a temple holding, and that's our cash spent. Good. Can we ransom off any prisoners? Yes, we can. Only one, but that's fine. That'll get us 50 gold. And, of course, we can create some titles. We're waiting until this guy inherits to do that. Now, we are currently 66. Our health is poor. And our reinvigorating friendship will end in September of this year. When that happens, we will begin dying. Let's ensure our affairs are in order. Indeed they are. Magnificent. And this guy here, he does already have 2 children. That's a good sign. I mean, he's only an adequate bargainer. But that'll do. I feel like we should save up some cash right now. Oh, we can change this guy's contract, and that's definitely something we'll do. We can imprison criminals as well. That's a 100% chance. We'll go ahead and do that. And a 0% chance. We'll pass on that one. And then we can ransom this guy back to himself for 30 gold. Like I said, I feel like we should either spend the cash on holdings, like we have been, or we should save it for creating titles next time. Next life, that is. I mean, there's plenty more holdings we can create in various locations here. A lot of these are well underway. This one isn't. It's under occupation, though. So yeah, come September, we're going to start dying, and that's okay. Our affairs are in order. We are ready for this. Okay. We could name her after the grandmother. Sure. I kind of don't care. So we have 76 out of 94 de jure counties here. I feel like we should have 77, but okay. So we need this chunk over here, as well as this chunk over here, and this chunk over here. This is a sizable one, and that's fine. The little bit over here that we could take. This guy just died. Who is now in charge? This guy. Now this is interesting. We're dying. We knew that that would be happening. Okay, we'll just let this happen. We'll let this death happen, handle the succession, and start creating titles. Well, that was a little bit more rapid than expected, but we knew that this would happen. Let's make sure we're paused right now. These dangerous factions are going to be a thing. We do need a secondary spouse with very high stewardship. She will do. Magnificent. She will, of course, become our primary spouse. Well, that's awkward. Let's just not talk about that. She was the most qualified for that position. And let's tick forward. That puts us up to 12 of 10 domain holding. We're going to go down the diplomacy tree, and we're going to go for majesty focus here. Room to rule. Okay. We can use the befriend scheme. Sure. Now we're going to be above our domain limit for a little while. We're going to need to put the most qualified, powerful vassals on our council right now. Because of the dangerous faction, they will need to be powerful vassals. This guy really hates us. We're rivals to him. Well, that explains a lot. Okay. This guy's a terrible steward. Well, he's an okay steward. He's not great. This guy's kind of a better diplomat. This guy's going to hate us no matter what. I'm going to put this guy in. He's slightly worse, but he will have a much higher opinion of us. Now, for our marshal, I'm going to put this guy... Not this guy, actually. I'm going to put... We have... No, these aren't rivals here. This guy's just zealous. And is the wrong religion. Okay, well, we'll put this guy in as our marshal. Actually, this lady. And this guy's a good spy master. He's not our rival. So we'll put him in. That brings him up to just minus 70. Okay. Now we do need to start working on swaying our realm priest. There we go. And we're going to need to hand out some of our castles here. We're going to grant this one out first. Followed, I think, by this one. Okay. There we go. Excellent. And let's see what's going on with this independence faction. This guy's on the council. We could attempt to do something like this, and he would accept this. So that gets a decent alliance there. Fantastic. Now, this Liberty faction is likely to fire, right? We kind of expect this to happen. Okay, there's a new independence faction. We'll see how that goes. We probably accept this Liberty faction. We're pretty young right now. We're 21, so we will have some time. Yeah, I think that'll be the case. We can lawfully imprison this person, but we're not going to. And we can create some titles, and that is definitely something that we should be doing right now. We want to work up our prestige level for the vassal opinion, and giving these out is a fantastic way to get vassal opinion. So we're going to create this title. That's going to go to this guy. Why does he hate us? Okay, fair enough. We're going to grant him... only recent titles. Okay, all of these are recent titles. We're going to grant him this. Wonderful. Is he the correct religion? He is not. Would he accept? Probably not. He is greedy, so we can send him a gift, 225 gold for 45 opinion. And now we'll demand the conversion, 93% chance. A scheme at court? Okay, well, we're not shocked by this. Okay. Next up, we're going to create this duchy. 200 more gold. And we're going to give that to this guy. He is, unfortunately, the incorrect religion. But we're going to grant him the Raj title. That'll give him a bunch of opinion. And 77%. We'll give it a go. We did just gain a level of fame. And he followed us. Wonderful. Next up, this duchy. We're going to create that. And we're going to give that to this guy who is... Revere. Okay. He is the correct religion already. That's great. So we'll grant him the Raj title. Perfect. Next up, this duchy. We're going to create that. That goes to this guy. He is the correct religion, and we will grant him the Raj. There we go. Okay, so that should have boosted his opinion by quite a lot, but it kind of didn't. Fascinating. We're now going to create the Kingdom of Karnata. That'll get us another 400 prestige. And we're going to grant that to this guy. Is he the correct religion? Yes, he is. So we will grant that to him. Magnificent. The faction he belongs to will lose some discontent. And he's going to gain 80 opinion of us. That doesn't quite look like 80 opinion, but sure. Okay, so that's all we can afford to do for title creation for now. Let's see what that ends up doing to these factions. We'll let this tick forward for a bit. And of course, we do need additional spouses. So we should probably... Is this guy our rival? Yeah, this guy's our rival. So we should probably attempt to grab, say, this guy and get him allied. Let's see. Oh, we're technically related, apparently. I'm not sure exactly how. So that's probably not the best way to go about it. Okay, what about this guy? This would work. Fantastic. He'll accept that one. There we go. What else here? Well, I mean, it does look like we're going to need to remove someone from this faction. I feel like this guy is a decent option. And he only has male children. So that's unfortunate. That is extremely unfortunate. He's the wrong religion. 14% chance, huh? Very sad. Well, this guy's not our rival. He wants a seat on the council. But what if, instead... That's not helpful at all. What if instead we did something a bit more... I don't think that's helpful either. No, it really isn't. He's the wrong religion too. Can we demand his conversion? Might accept, so he probably won't. Well, might have to work with our rival here. Okay, this is definitely something we can work with if he'll accept it. And he actually will. So we'll create an alliance with him. And that'll be fine. That'll disband that independence faction. And more people will join this Liberty faction, but that's okay. There's a new independence faction, actually, and this is not a problem currently. Now, this Liberty faction. We're apparently related to this guy, but not close enough that we would be able to negotiate an alliance. Can we negotiate an alliance with any of these? Actually, yes. We can negotiate an alliance with this guy. Anybody else in here? Maybe? No. Anything else? Nope. How about any of these guys? No. Okay. Well, that's a negotiated alliance anyway. It's our wife that's plotting against our courtier. We kind of don't care. So this guy accepts our alliance. That brings us down to 195. These guys are not currently an issue. So. It's actually 195. Now, see, our total soldier count has dropped pretty dramatically, and that's because of our vassal opinion of us, I'm pretty sure. So. What else can we do here? Now, we're apparently related to this guy. Close enough that it could potentially cause inbred, which is not ideal. Not ideal in the slightest. Instead, we could just try to literalist debate him to get piety, but I don't think that would be useful. What other options do we have here? Not a whole lot. He's already on the council. He's mostly upset because of our absolute crown authority and our short reign. And he desires a Thakana. Which isn't his de jure, I don't think. Wait, we can grant some vassals to rightful liege, and that is something that we absolutely should do. We'll go ahead and do that. Wonderful. Does that change anything here? We've discovered that plot, and it will probably immediately go away. This is dropped to 190 now. This guy has 100 opinion of us. I feel like he's going to leave this faction. It's this guy that we need to work on, though. Okay. We could send him a gift. That would only be 25 opinion. There is another option. And that's that we could do this. We don't necessarily care about his house getting some not absolute quality rulers. So, let's do it. Wonderful. And that gets rid of that Liberty faction. Now, another one will create in its place, and we accept that. We expect it, in fact. This guy. Anything we can do about you? Well, we'll see. They're currently at 65%. That's not too frightening. 57 here. Let's just see if there's any more negotiated alliances that we can do with any of these guys. There shouldn't be, but there might be a new person in here, I suppose. Okay. I'd like to see about getting this guy out of this faction. So let's see if we can do anything here. Oh yeah, that's this guy that we really can't work with. It's unfortunate. Well, maybe we can work with this guy instead. So this daughter... Wait. He has daughters. Okay. We could do something like this. That would apparently not get us an alliance. And he wouldn't accept it anyway. Okay. Not too much we can do about that, then. Sure. What we can do is we can create another kingdom title here. And that is something we will definitely do. And we will grant that off to this guy. He is an incorrect religion. We should be able to demand his conversion after giving him this kingdom, though. That will gain him a whole lot of opinion, and will demand his conversion, and he has a 91% chance of acceptance. Are we in a scheme? We are in a scheme. We're trying to murder our brother-in-law. He's our rival. Only a 5% chance of victory, though. You know what? Let's abandon this. We could invite some agents, potentially. Nope, nobody wants in. Okay, we are going to abandon that. He did convert, so that is fantastic. And was he in any factions? Probably not. But that might have changed some things around. We do have too few spouses right now, and that is something that we do need to take care of. Any options here? Yes, actually. That would work. We'll get that guy out of the faction. Magnificent. So the Liberty faction has now disbanded. And let's potentially Okay, the Liberty faction is recreated, but there won't be very many people in it. This is completely fine. We do want to attempt to find ourselves another spouse. I think all we're going to do here is we are going to look for some inheritable traits. Robust is okay. Amazonian, but she's a little on the older side. Okay, we'll just... Nope, that's not going to be a thing. Not in our house. This will work. We'll have quick. Okay. There we go. Now we no longer have a penalty to our piety, in theory. Excellent. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we are going to return to our conquest and continue to make these kingdoms. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.